We have just entered Joshua Tree National Park, and it's how many miles was it well, you can take this road all the way to 21 Palms, like 47 miles, but anyway, it's it looks like a paved road all the way through this park. We don't know, we've never been here. Good thing is temperature is dropping. It's already 82 degrees. Really nice. I'll definitely shoot some pictures of the Joshua trees when we find them. Our plan was to drive on to Big Bear Lake, California. Then we saw this exit, so we just took it, and we'll continue to let you go with us. Alright, so in case you're wondering, how did all these rocks pile up? Look at all of them. There we go. Joshua tree, yep. There are some Joshua trees out there too. So I'm going to tell you about these rocks. Those rocks formed long ago as a result of some volcanic activity. That big pile right there. And it was magma in this case, a molten form of rock, and it was called Monza granite. It rose from deep within the earth. And anyway, then it cooled off and crystallized, and it formed these horizontal and vertical rocks, which, you know, then once they contacted groundwater, of course, then they became cracked and became horizontal and vertical rocks. How'd you like that bit of history? All right, we're out of them.
Hi guys. Well, we left Sedona yesterday, drove to Blythe, California, got up this morning and left, going down 10, where our intention was to go to Big Bear, but we knew we wanted to spend some time here in Joshua Tree. Excuse me. Saw the sign of Joshua Tree off at 10, so we took it and came in here, and this is what campground?
Hidden Valley.
Hidden Valley. So it was the only campground, first come, first served, that was available. There's two more, but they were closed. So we came in here, and it's virtually empty. And got this little spot right here. It's just a good place to chill for a couple of days and check out Joshua Tree because it is amazing. Not just the Joshua trees, but also the rock, all the rock formations are just.
Do you want to tell them the number?
The campsite number?
Campsite number.
Oh yeah, it's campsite 45.
It is
but
special.
it fit us. It fit us really nice. But we'll walk around here and get a better look at these rocks. Let's go this way.
Okay. Go ahead.
Here we go. This is a this is a campsite just right across from ours. It just was a little bit tight for us and too uneven for the turtleback. So 45 just worked great, and got the little toilet there. Not the best smelling thing, but it'll work. It'll work. I haven't been over here. Just thought we'd come over here and take a look.
Oh my goodness, look at that rock. What does that look like?
That poor guy up there. You can just use your imagination and make out about anything you want to out of these rocks.
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, absolutely. Whole place is just amazing. These rocks we're walking on just, it's almost like a concrete. Nature's concrete. Left some really unique formations. And you also got rocks growing out of them. Not many places you'll see trees growing out of rocks.
Animal poop.
Oh yeah. Got some critters here. We've seen a fox already. Rabbits. A little family of quail.
Little ground squirrels or whatever they are.
But,
show our place over there.
took a shower a while ago and really didn't want to get out of the hot water. Got pretty cold. Now, how did that rock just stay there? Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
And then all the Joshua trees.
Yep, all the Joshua trees.
Here's our shower. It was cold when the wind blew, and it's probably 85 degrees out. Drying off the shoes. And then someone is gonna hopefully, I don't know if they're trying to leave petroglyphs or nice artwork.
Some people.
Here's the little squirrel that's living by us.
Where is he?
It just went under this rock. Right in that little opening over there.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Look at all these holes in the ground.
Is that what they do?
I think so. I don't know how I couldn't drive a stake in the ground. I don't know how they dug a hole in it. It's a really amazing place. If you've been here, you know what I'm talking about. you haven't, you might want to come sometime. This little area, this little camping spot here is back around the back side of this campground. There's a little cul-de-sac here. We've had a few passerbyers. One of them come blasting by with the woman in the passenger seat, just grinning and waving. But anyway, this is going to be home for the next couple of days. We're going to go do some exploring tomorrow and hopefully get some good video of that. Too bad I can't fly the drone here, but it would make some beautiful video. Anyway, take care. Have a good evening.
Thought I'd show you real quick what I'm going to make for supper tonight. It is called chili mac, and I'll show you a couple of things that I've learned that I like to do. First of all, I like to take hamburger meat, buy it at the store, buy in 1 pound packages, and for just Danny and I will cut it in half and freeze it in Ziplocs, you know, so basically it's a ½ pound per meal, so we get a ¼ pound meat. Kind of flatten it. It sits well in the fridge and freezer and stays frozen a long time. And so I'm going to take bell pepper and onion, purple onion, and a lot of seasonings. And then this ready pasta here is super easy to use, and it's quite tasty. I had to order this from Amazon because our stores in our town quit making it, I guess. But you can get them in Elbow, Rotini, whatever different kind of pasta you might want. So we're going to have that, and we're going to have a little broccoli cauliflower, and I'll show you the finished products here shortly. Alright, so I finished cooking. Let me show y'all the finished product. There's some chili mac. Just cooked the yellow bell pepper, green bell pepper, and purple onion. And then cooked the meat, added the meat, cooked that. Added that pasta, already cooked pasta. And topped it with cheese. We might have it with some Fritos. The other thing is just some broccoli, cauliflower, and onion. So get our veggies in. It's gonna be good.
Good night, everybody. It's been a great day. It's a beautiful park. Look forward to tomorrow. Got a lot of exploring to do. We'll video what we can. Until then, love you. See you tomorrow.
Just in case you've never been to 29 Palms, we left the national park today and took this exit, which brought us into 29 Palms. Quite interesting little settlement. There's a lot of marine haircut barbershops, tattoo parlors, and churches.
And liquor stores.
And liquor stores. So that looks like the public library. You can just go a long ways and not see a whole lot. It's real spread out. There was City Hall. There's Mayfield College. We were wondering where the 29 Palms were. but we haven't found them yet.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere. More than 29. More tattoo shops, barber shops, churches. Anyway, we're gonna grab us there's a nice veterans mural. We're gonna grab us some lunch here somewhere and then head back to our wonderful camp at Joshua Tree. They do have a Starbucks here. This is like the main drag of the town. That's 29 Palms Highway. So just wanted y'all to see it. We just took a little offshoot, not a four-wheel drive road, but a unpaved road. And this is where it dumps you out at. That is one massive rock right there. So this is called the Monzo granite. This is the stuff that apparently surfaced up out of the Earth's core billions of years ago. Surfaced up, hit water, and made all the cracks. And that is just so cool. The rocks are endless. Just to show you how big they are, there's our Jeep. Maybe you can tell in relation to those rocks. Amazing. Actually found a four-wheel drive road in Joshua Tree, so we are on it. It's, like Danny said, a different view of Joshua, but it's not a bad view. Yeah, so this is called Geology Tour Road. So far so good. There's only probably three, maybe.
Not many.
Yeah, maybe 3 four-wheel drive trails in Joshua. Everything else is paved. There are a few unpaved roads that are not four-wheel drive required, but anyway, we just, of course, wanted one four-wheel drive required road. Yeah, is that, okay, there's the road that goes off up there. That's where we're going. Have passed a couple of other vehicles and one motorcycle. And it's 82 degrees here. The ranger this morning said they're having a very mild summer. Last night it was quite chilly. I don't know, maybe 60s, something like that. Felt great. And you know, the high, I think we've seen 85, so it is quite mild for June, middle of June, end of June. And he said they've also not had their like monsoon season, or you know, rainfall, which they've normally seen by now as well. So it's been, weather's been good to us. All right, I'm going to come back on when we get on that trail up there on the side of that mountain. So this is one of the four-wheel drive required roads in the trails in the park, and it's called Burdew Canyon Road. It's about 31 miles total. We decided just to do about half of it, and now we've turned around and we're going back. It's been a fun trail. I'm going to take a picture at the end of it of a sign where they pretty much, you know, make a serious statement to ensure people are prepared to travel the trail. So that's coming up.
Yeah, this has been a really fun trail. Nothing complicated about it at all. Different view of the park back here, I'll tell you. But here's some of what we're seeing, what this GoPro will pick up.
So we are going to take y'all on a walk to get up close and personal to a Joshua tree. Here we go. I told Danny that to me, a Joshua tree, the bark, it's almost like a cross between an oak tree and a palm tree. So let's take a look at this bark. Look at this bark. That is so much like an oak tree.
It is.
Don't you agree?
Yeah.
However,
Very similar.
you go up there and it's like a palm tree or a cactus.
It's getting a little hairy.
Getting a little hairy. So I'm going to do some research on the history of a Joshua tree. How did it come to life? This is probably, they don't get a whole lot bigger than this, would you say?
Oh yeah, they get a lot bigger than that.
They get a lot bigger than that. Okay. Well, average size.
Probably, I don't know.
A foot and 2 foot, 3 foot in diameter. So we actually got some neighbors tonight. They're right over there, all set up in their tent. So isn't that pretty? That looks so nice. Our campsite looks nice. But we will be departing in the morning by 11. So we will see y'all then. We're going to have leftovers for supper, so nothing exciting here. See you tomorrow.